Oh my God, I still have nightmares from that. I remember game three, the last time we played in the playoffs. OG hit the three to tie it up, and I'm like, I
Yeah,
can't watch. I can't watch last shot. I'm literally like,
dog.
and then I see him
Yo,
float it. I'm like,
I was happy. I was happy for like a millisecond after OG hit the shot. I'm
yeah,
standing and I'm pacing back and forth watching because I don't
yeah.
sit down during 10th Raptor games. Like I just
Oh
watch,
no.
right?
Oh
And someone comes up to me and they weren't watching the game. They had just come and they're like, what happened? It's like everyone's happy with the and but this is before Brian hit the shot, and I'm like, oh, LeBron's just about to beat us. Like because I just knew, you know what I mean? Like, and it was like the kind of shot. It was, man, but
yeah.
you know,
It's okay. It's okay. We got the chip. We got the chip. It's all
yeah,
that
I was gonna
matters.
say all of that pain turned into something beautiful. It made that win all the more special. Were you at game five though of the final?
No, I went to game no because my dad. Okay, my dad's seen the prices, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm like, I will never have the same relationship with you ever again if I don't get to go to a finals game. Like literally, I said, I'm like, I've went to so many games.
Yeah.
I'm missing. I'm not saying I have to go to every game. I just want to go to one. I went to
Yeah.
game. We went to game one. The only win at home,
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, that's you. At least you got to win.
bro.
I went to game five, right?
No,
So
you
that
did.
game already
Oh,
was so you're going in with the pressure of just thinking like, yo, we could do it tonight, right?
yeah.
And then you're like, oh, KD's playing, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter. You know what? He hasn't been playing. We're on a wave. We're still good enough, and then he comes out just torching us,
I
right?
know.
Just torching us, and then he goes out, and then but we're still not playing well. I think it was probably just that bad energy because you had some of the people cheering or what I don't know whatever, and
Yeah.
then Kawhi goes on the run, and dog, let me tell yo, when I tell you my knees were shaking like someone was had a gun at my head. Like
Yeah.
I was standing, but I was terrified. And then he's going on this run. He's going on this run. And then Clay hits that three. Like, and I remember seeing the pick that Draymond set, and I see Clay free up, and I'm like, fuck, he's gonna bang a three. And I think he hit
Yeah.
two threes in a row. And then Kyle shoots the corner three. Draymond gets like a finger on it, and I was just like, oh, like that was such an emotional night.
Oh,
So
oh, oh my God.
and I remember it's like there's parts of me that are like, man, like why couldn't have Kyle just hit that shot? And, like I saw like the
Yeah.
win, even though we got it in the next game. So
Yeah.
you know what, going to game one is you're I think that going to game one is a blessing as a Raptors fan because
Yeah.
that's incredible.
Yeah. I just, it's just those things like, it's like, you never know if you're gonna ever see it again. This is like, that was just a dream. All I wanted to do, like, there's so many like fans that they just hopped off the bandwagon. That's great. But like, I think like, I just wanted to make the final. Like, I just wanted to, get to that next point. 'Cause I remember when we made the conference finals against Cleveland that time. I was like, wow, okay, we got the next one. Okay, we gotta make the finals next. You know what I mean? But then when it came there, I was like, it's all gravy from here. Honestly,
Mhm.
like, if we can bring it home, and the fact that I'm sitting here at freaking, well, I was 19 at the time,
Yeah.
witness a world championship by my Raptors. Like, I know this is like, I don't know, it's kind of changing, but they say it's like a Leafs town. Like,
Yeah.
I have a lot of diehard Leafs fans that are my friends and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
I've always been a Raptors guy. They know it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care. Like with the
Right.
Leafs, like, I'll be honest with you. Like I watch it. Like, I'm a fan, but but with
Mhm.
my Raptors, man, 100%. Like, we're all
Same.
in, man.
Same. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like sitting there. I'm like, yo, that's Adam Silver. That's Doris Burke. Like in the building in Toronto. Like, what's
Yeah,
happening here? It was crazy, man.
yeah.
Even though that was like a gut wrenching loss and an emotional game, like I
Mhm.
still have my ticket. I was like, man, like I remember almost everything about that day, because it's a special thing. I'm sure we'll get back. I'm sure we'll get back.
I hope so. I hope so. But anyway, I don't. You won't forget that shit for the rest of your life. Like, honestly,
Never.
you'll tell grandkids, kids, like, you'll
Hmm.
say, you know what I mean? Like,
I was there. Yep.
yeah. Oh man, you know what? Actually, my dad he had benefits at the airport actually to around that time, and I was gonna set up my days off at work, and we were able to go to Oakland for Game 6. We were able to go. I had to set it all up and stuff, and it's like, it's gonna be kind of close. You know what I mean? We could have went, but now I'm just like, I look back with everything that's transpired in general. I'm like, oh no. I was like,
Yeah.
but then that same summer I passed by Oracle and just like I was like, I tried to get in the stadium. I wanted to take like an Instagram picture, just me holding up my T-Mac jersey right in front, but
Yeah.
it's okay. But hey, I was telling them, I'm like, we shut down this building, man.
Yeah.
They're in San Francisco now.
Honestly, it was such a it was special on so many levels, man. Because you obviously like the couple seasons before, or like 3, 4, like because Golden State was running ball. So although we had those epic battles with LeBron, remember, like, it wasn't up until that season either that we had beat those guys. Like, they had beat us years in a row. And then as the Raps were getting better, we were getting closer in Golden State Warrior games. You know what I mean? But they would always still edge us out. And then I remember, that first game that we beat them. And then the second game, I'm at an event that Drake's supposed to perform at. It's like a private dinner party.
Nice.
In Woodbridge.
Après
Noir. Yeah.
Oh, was it Le Jardin, the event center? Or
yeah.
Oh, I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
So I'm there, and he's supposed to perform at it, and like I was doing work with them, like promoting it. Awesome. And the first night he was supposed to do it, they switched the performer. And it wasn't him. They're like, oh, Drake, we're going to push Drake 1 to 3 months later. So everybody's mad skeptical that he's even going to show up. And then it was the Raps versus Warriors night. And I'm watching the game on my phone. I'm like, wait, Drake's at the game. I was like, this man's not coming here to perform. And then, like, the Raps win that game. It's a dramatic game. I feel like it was overtime. I can't remember.
Yes, yeah. It was overtime. I remember they made like a bet. KD handed over his jersey.
Right. That's it. And then he came to the venue. He performed, killed that shit. Everybody, a lot of the people at the venue, because it was dinner and then a show, were like watching the game on like our cell phones and stuff like that. So like the Raps get that big win, then he comes through, performs. That was another good night. It was a beautiful year.
Oh my God, yeah, no kidding. But yeah, no. Yeah, man. Honestly, it was just a surreal year. I remember I met the hype man, Strizzy, Mark Strong.
Yeah.
I met him like 3 times on the train, the Up Express, like 3 times.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Cool guy, really cool guy.
Right. Yeah. Man.
No, I just remember looking at him. I was like, yo, this is the guy, right? I'm like, this got to be the guy. My cousin's like, no freaking way. I'm like, and I go up. I gotta say something. I'm gonna regret it. Like,
right.
Oh yeah, he's a cool guy, super cool guy.
Yeah, man. I mean, even just like like everything about it, like his intros, how everything would be so hype, and then he would announce Kawhi, and he'd be hype, and then Kawhi would just like walk out normally and like high five everybody.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. It was.
I still get chills because sometimes, like, I don't know, I'm so random. Like literally, like if I just want to get motivated for a second, I'll go back to oh my God, I didn't have it on tape. I was at the game, but game 1 of the finals when he was doing intros for the Raps, like I just like, I almost like tear up and shit. Like it's like I'm getting like, so because he's just introducing them and stuff. Like, oh man, it was just so much to get to that point. And just like, all these people, like, like they're really happy and stuff, but it's like it just means like, I don't know, sports brings people together, man. Like just like today with the Italy game, like it just brings people together. It's really beautiful, man. Like, honestly, I can't even tell you, and like it just means it means so much. Like the Raptors, like if the Leafs won the Stanley Cup, I'd be happy. Like I said, this one meant everything.
Yeah, for me, like the Raptors one was personal, and I don't know if you were at Game 1 of Round 1, but I was.
Yeah. Oh, 0 points, Kyle Lowry.
Bro, like I remember thinking, oh my gosh, like again, and then I went to. I can't remember if I went to game 2 or I went to game 5, the clinching game.
Awesome, man.
And by then we had turned the series around, but just to think like the play, like that year started off that way, like I remember everyone thought like it was over.
I remember all my friends, like they were in our group chat. I was on the train back from the game. I'm pissed, right? Like, and then he's just like, they're just like, oh, here we go again. They don't have what it takes. Then like, I remember the year before, like, I was telling everybody, I was like, because people don't know much about basketball. I go, LeBron's gonna roll you guys again. I'm like, no, they're different this year, man. They're different. And I just remember like they got bounced, and then this time again, it just does them justice, that crap. And
and it's Orlando.
Yeah, I know.
Orlando. Like DJ Augustine's putting you to bed, like
fuck out of here. Like that's bullshit. And I remember the next time I went was game 2 of the Philly series, and then I went to the Shot, which was still crazy to this day. It just
Yeah.
reminds me of how shit was before COVID. I remember like I had my hat on and we just started embracing all these people and just like my hat almost fell off the railing. It was
Yeah.
missed that
Different
stuff.
times. Yeah, we got to get back to that. We got to get back to that.